is this? It's Double D, Don Darius. You're contilling the coach. I'm not the GOAT, but I fit the description. Wait, I said I fit the description. Hey, it's Double D, Don Darius. You're contilling the coach. I'm not the GOAT, but I fit the description. Said I fit the description.
Okay, so this is like the second episode of the Nothing to Something account growth series, right? So in this episode, basically I want to start by like showing you guys the account history from the 6th of March when we initially announced the account and made the first deposit up until now in, is it the 15th of April, right? And we made a deposit yesterday on the 14th. So this is just basically previously on type of thing, right? Here's the next clip. Okay, at this point we're looking at what we have operating on today, right? So now when we're looking at what is happening today, I'm just quickly going to go back to the 6th of March, right? So March is 03 06 03. You check. So on the 6th of March we initially made a deposit of $15 and we had lost $8, right? So then shortly after that we can go see that, okay, now we go to 7th, right? And then we had the 4th. We had $4 on that day. We lost $4 on that day, so we essentially blew the account, seeing as we had lost what, $8 the previous day. So we had plus minus $2 left in the account, right? Now we go to the next day after that. Cool. So when we come here, we see that, okay, on that day when we had plus minus $2 in the account after the whole losing of $12, we had $29 profit from the $2 that we initially had. Biggest position was a $15 position with the 0.7 lot size. Oh, that was nice. I can't say I remember that, but it was nice. Right, then the following day we had a profit of $18 on top of that, and then we didn't have any withdrawals for a minute, you see. And then on the 10th we lost $56 and we deposited $14. Damn. Talk to me about bad risk management. I think I'd over leveraged on the position, on the position that I had, because I see $8 losses, bro, $6 losses. Yo, I had over leveraged. That was my problem. Over leveraged, over risked. Yo, I had the mad, bro. I had over leveraged, not over risked. I had over leveraged because the position that I had was solid, bro. But then shit happened, and then the following day we essentially tried to make something, but nothing happened, because then we lost 25 cents. If we lose anything like cents, it means that we were just trying our luck. So now we go to the 12th. We didn't have any trades on the 12th. We go to the 13th. No trades on the 13th. Go to the 14th. No trades on the 14th. We go to the 15th. No trades on the 15th. We go to the 16th. No trades on the 16th. Go to the 17th. No trades on the 17th. So I had taken some time off the market for a while to recover from that loss, because what? And then I come back after that and blow the account as a result of, I feel like when I blew this $10 account, I was sort of revenge trading, right? Because for me to go in so heavily after only just coming back from maybe a couple of days rest, I was definitely trying to like make profit quick so that I could recover that $60 or $70 that I had made. It was greed that took over me in this account, I'm not gonna lie. To lose on one position, because I had essentially entered at the same price level, 2107, and I essentially exited around at the same point, 2109, 2108. You check. Yeah, I'll talk to him in a minute. But now we can see that with this, on the 19th we had no trades, on the 20th we had no trades, on the 21st we had no trades, on the 22nd we had no trades, on the 23rd we had no trades, on the 24th no trades, on the 25th no trades, on the so we stopped trading when? On the what? 19th? No. Was it the 20th? No. Was it the 21st? Okay. We stopped trading for a while, right? Stopped at the 24th. We stopped trading for a while. I think I'll talk about it properly when I do the editing of this video. But from the 24th, we didn't have trades. On the 25th, we didn't have trades. On the 26th, we didn't have trades. On the 27th, we didn't have trades. On the 28th, we didn't have trades. On the 29th, we didn't have trades. And on the 20th, on the 30th, we didn't have trades. Oh, we did. So, on the 30th, we deposited $15, and then we had a withdrawal of another $15. So essentially we grew the account to a $30 position, and then I withdrew my initial deposit, right? Next we go to the 31st, right? And we essentially redeposited that money and came back to a position where we had lost almost all that we had worked for in the last day. Basically over leveraging once again. Over leveraging. I blame it on over leveraging, but over leveraging is still the same way that we make big money, right? I'm not saying over leveraging is wrong. It's just depends on when you use it. You understand? So on this side, we were on the wrong side of risk. And then on the first, we lost $15. And then on the 2nd of April, whoa, that was crazy. Oh, I remember this day. Yo, okay, so this day. We had deposited $15 and then basically made a profit of $68 on the account. And then I first withdrew $40, then I withdrew $20. I want to show you what I was talking about. You see, here I had over leveraged once again and put a full one lot, and we had made a position of $32. Right, from a single position. We made another $22 on a single position, all from a $15 withdrawal. Right, there were still other accumulated profits on the account, but those are the most significant because, like I mentioned before, that over leveraging is not necessarily a bad thing. It just depends on when and how you apply it. So this side we were on the good side of risk, and as you can see, $15 deposit to a $68 with $60 withdrawal. Right, and then on the 3rd we had a easy profit of $9, but a loss of $12. You see what I mean? Good days and bad days, no deposit, but we did make profit. And then there was this day, over risking. You see, this I can say is over risking and doing too much. Because now if I have to deposit 2 times an amount where I can make, was it the second? Where we can make $68 from a single $15 deposit. This I can say and confirm that no, this is just being reckless and just being in the moment of wanting to make a profit now because the market seems to be going in the direction. If it goes in the direction, it'll go. If it doesn't go in the direction, it won't go. You don't have to risk too much. This is me telling myself in the future, right? And then on the 5th, we lost $3 straight. On the 6th, no trades. On the 7th, no trades. On the 8th, no trades. On the 9th, no trades. On the 10th, no trades. On the 11th, no trades. On the 12th, no trades. On the 13th, no trades. On the 14th, we had the deposit. Then on the 15th, we have no trades. So you guys are now all caught up, and yeah, let's see what is to follow in the episode. Okay, so I've just entered the first position on this new $15 account, and my reason for entry is basically, if we go up to the 4-hour time frame, we can notice quickly that, okay, we've been following price structure for a minute, and well, realistically speaking, price hasn't really been making any favorable moves until just recently, right? Price had been in some sort of choppy market phase by virtue of not making clear higher highs and clear higher lows. It had been going down, but it wasn't rejecting off of any significant point within the market. Now, we've recently just come in and marked out where price had broken structure and kind of changed character, and we've isolated this area of interest here where if price was above, it was buying, it was buying, it was buying, it was buying, and every time it was below, it was selling, it was selling, it was selling, it was selling, right, until it got here and made some kind of weak rejection, but still abided by the same principle that if we were below, we were selling, if we were above, we were buying. So a couple of times before, price had closed above, rejecting towards the upside. So we can take this recent bearish leg as a move that happened in order to stop out the people that had already been buying throughout this uptrend, or the people that had been buying as price had continually made higher highs respecting this low, but then price had to quickly pull back, liquidate some positions, and gain more how can I say this, more reason to go to the upside, right? So now we're just waiting to see what happens as a result of the trade that we just took. This is based off of a 4-hour confluence, right? 4-hour plus 1 hour, where we see price creating. Sorry for that. It's 4 hours, and there's also 1 hour where we see price creating a low, and then a higher high than the previous high, and then a higher low, and then a higher high, and then a higher low. Is we are anticipating to have entered at a higher low to potentially continue all the way up to the 2351 area. You dig? Alright, more updates on the way. I didn't enter too heavily because it's first trade of the week and I'm not looking to make too much. I'm just looking to either double my account or at least make 25% of my account. 25 to 50%, that'd be okay. Now we put a loss, I'll stop. I think I'm comfortable losing $3 in this trade. Yeah, I think if we go beyond this point, then I know that it's time for bears to step in, and then we'll be looking for bearish entry points. But for now, I'm overall bullish. My bias is bullish. Okay, so I decided to add a couple more positions to this
I decided to add a couple more entries to this position that we seem to have found in the market, right? So remember, we're just below an area of interest. We're hoping to be turned to a support area, seeing as price had first initially broke out of this trend. Price had initially broke out of this area on the higher time frames, and then pulled back and made this stop hunt activity on the lower time frames. By virtue of us entering here, we are entering hoping to capitalize on the low risk potential of this position within the market. Now we're just waiting to see what is to follow. Right, this is like a young update as to where the account is sitting and how we are moving right now. It's cool.
Okay, so now we didn't catch the market at the best time, but we're still waiting to see what's going to happen. On the lower time frame, we've created this sort of consolidation. Price hasn't gone higher than this point, and it hasn't gone lower than this point. Right now, I'm waiting to see what happens, because if it comes in goes lower than this point, then it could then mean that it's time for like the bears to step in. But at the same time, let me not overthink this. Now we're just waiting to see what's going to happen. Right, we are waiting to see price go to the upside, and whatever happens next happens next. No emotion.
Alrighty, so at this point we can see that we had multiple entries in the market, but then the market wasn't really looking to go with us, because at this point we can already see that the market was kind of compressing, seeing as that there's longer bearish candlesticks than there are bullish candlesticks. The bullish candlesticks did have volume, but they didn't have volume as much as the previous trend that had occurred. So right now where we are, there's a mini consolidation within the 2-minute time frame, and at that point, you don't want to trade the 2-minute time frame, because there's a lot of noise going on in the 2-minute time frame. So you want to use the 2-minute time frame to only look at price develop on the higher time frames. You don't want to take positions on the 2-minute time frame, right? So with this, you can see price going up, going down, going up, going down. Right, I took the time to record this when I was in the taxi on my way to work, and I was just screen recording the price action that was developing as we were holding the positions. And at this point, I'm shaking in my boots. I'm not even gonna lie. I'd be lying if I was saying no, I was serious. No, I'm shaking in my boots, because we've witnessed price go high. Right, it didn't go that high. It only ended at around the 2,308 level. But for the fact that we saw it go that high and we saw it not break any previous lows, we had anticipated for price to continue going to the upside. But at this point, we were shaking, my guy. We were shaking, because we don't know what is going to happen. Price is so close to our initial position, or our initial entry within this position, and then we see price kind of flip to the upside. But that flip didn't last for too long, because like I mentioned, at this point in the market, the bearish candlesticks had more volume than the bullish, right? The bulls were in the market, there were buyers in the market, but they just didn't have enough power to make price move to their desired direction, right? So it was a trip, though, because now we had essentially been holding this position for plus minus 3 or 4 hours, right? That's plus minus 3 or 4 hours, and just to see price not even run, price dropped to our first position
and then it kind of retraced back up kancane, but it wasn't even significant to say that what we want to happen or what we're expecting to happen is going to happen, right? Because look at that bearish that bullish candlestick developing. Yes, it's pushing to the upside, right? And we're anticipating to break the high before that to then be fully confirmed as to if the market is going to be going in the direction we desire it to go. But that didn't last quick, or that didn't last long, because price quickly reversed, and now you can see it storming. Wait. Now it's storming to our stop loss area, bro. Like, I'm shaking in my boots. I'm sitting in the cab on my way to work. I'm like, what the fuck is this? What is going on? I went and took another buy position because I'm thinking, maybe, price is just retracing, and there's a possibility that our price is going to go up and we could make more profit. But if we are going to lose, we're only going to lose the amount that we had deposited. So me taking that trade at that point was just sort of wanting to tell myself something that I knew wasn't true, right? Because with the evidence that has been given to us, we can see that the market is clearly downtrending, and right then and there you can see me place more entries as a result of anticipating retracement. But price was just like, nobody, today is not that day. Today is just not that day. So I moved my arrow to the side, and then now we're just waiting to see if price is going to hit stop loss. And Bob's your uncle. Stop loss got hit. We're left with $1, and I'm just like, maybe let me try my luck. One buy, and then bam, stopped out again. Then we officially blew the account. Okay, so if you've made it this far into the video, you have then just witnessed me blow the account, right? And it's only Monday, but then at the same time, it could have happened that I doubled the account or 5x the account, but it just so happened that today, on the first day after the deposit, we blew the account. Our setup was valid. I did explain why we entered the position that we did, and the confluences that were backing us up were solid. So it was just a matter of market dynamics happening and us being on the wrong side of risk this time. So on the mental side, because now I just blew an account, right? Somebody somewhere might just be tripping because blowing an account is still something that gets you phased or has you feeling some type of way. But with the experience that I have, I now understand that every time I deposit $15, I'm liable to lose that $15. Every time I deposit $20 or every time I deposit $100, I'm liable to lose that amount. So in this position that I'm in after blowing the account, I'm in a position where I accepted it and I anticipated the loss, because Nakona Futi, where we were entering, was a, how can I say this, a B type setup, a B grade setup that I would categorize. It's a B grade setup. So it wasn't really a setup that I anticipated to be prime, hence why I had been entering slowly, because now there was that 50-50 of, okay, we could make as unfathomable amount or unfathomable growth on the account, but then there's also the thing of losing the whole amount, right? So in this case, we lost the whole amount, and I had accepted that reality when I had placed the positions, because that's one thing a lot of people don't like to talk about, the fact that you need to accept the fact that you are going to lose. And it may happen with this trade, it may happen with the next trade, but as long as you're implementing what you know and what you know has worked before, you don't have to assign heavy value on that one specific position or that one specific trade that you're taking or that one specific account, because now there's this thing called independent probabilities, where an event that happened previously has no connection towards the result or conclusion of the next event, right? Even though the characteristics or criteria for that event are the same, it doesn't mean that the result of that event occurring will be the same. You understand? It's a heavy toll, I'm not gonna lie. It's a trip, because you're looking to profit, but at the end of the day, it's business. Willing to take a loss, no risk, no robbery. You understand what I'm saying? So with real love, like, bro, you this is more than just making money. This is self-elevation. This is realizing that things are not always gonna work out, but when they work out, it's gonna be worth it. You understand? Now, every time I deposit an account, that's me making content. When I don't have an account, I'm not making content. So I'm trying to at least do this thing via like a week. If I can grow my account from the beginning of the week all the way to the end, then I know that you guys are going to have content from the beginning all the way to the end. So seeing as this episode was cut short, we're going to say that this is episode 2, part 1, right? We're still going to continue this. It's episode 2, part 1. And well, we just blew the account. Lesson learned is that shit happens. Roll the dice, you gotta pay the price. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna see you guys in part 2.
Witness this. It's Double D, Don Darius, Yokuntil in the coach. I'm not the GOAT, but I fit the description. Wait, I said I fit the description. Hey, it's Double D, Don Darius, Yokuntil in the coach. I'm not the GOAT, but I fit the description. Said I fit the description. It's Double D, Don Darius, Yokuntil in the coach. I'm not the GOAT, but I fit the description. I said I fit the description. Blacked out, Merc, got the MXs to match. Manifested my reality, they gon' say we practice magic.